Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wisconsin Craig Show. Some of my new subscribers may have never seen me with this hat on before. This is kind of my fall and winter hat. It's kind of a wool hat, so I don't wear it in the summer, but it keeps me pretty warm in winter time, and I kind of like it. There is some people out there that don't like it, I understand that. There's always going to be haters for everything, but that's okay, everybody's got their opinion. And so I thought I'd come on here today and just do a little quick pumpkin carving. My brother gave me a pumpkin. He grew it at his place, and he don't like it so much because it's still got green in it. Last year he planted them too early, and this year he thinks it's a little bit too late. But I actually like it. I think it looks really, really good with the green stripes in it and stuff like that. I don't know if you can see it on here, but I think it looks cool. I'm gonna put a jack-o'-lantern face on here and cut that in, and I just thought I'd do a real quick little how I do it. I don't use no special tools. I use a steak knife, a marker, and a spoon. Some years I keep the seeds and I've roasted them, and I think I have a video on that. If I find it, I'll leave it down in the link if you're interested in how I make my roasted seeds in the oven. This year I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Having some issues right now with a little bit of a kidney stone problem, and we're gonna see how that plays out. So I'm not gonna be monkeying around with any seeds right now. I might save some of the seeds for maybe planting next year possibly, but I'm not sure about that yet. So I'm gonna get a face drawn in here, and then I'm gonna bring the camera in here closer so you can take a look. And if you're doing this with your kids, make sure you supervise them and don't let them use sharp utensils like that. Really keep an eye on them. With the prices of medical bills and stuff nowadays, you don't need no more expenses, especially with food and gas and everything the way it is. So be careful. Watch your kids if you're going to do this. Make sure they're supervised. This isn't for kids. This is kind of for the parents to show them. Some parents may not even know how to carve a pumpkin. So I'll be right back with you. I'm going to bring the camera in closer so you can see, and then we'll get started. Okay, I got a kind of a quick face drawn on there, and as you can see, it's not perfect. Mouth is probably a little over to one side more, but no big deal. It's a jack-o'-lantern. Plus, when I cut it out, I'm going to cut on the outside of the lines, so I can actually cut over a little bit and straighten that out a little bit if I want to. And I always cut on the outside of the line so I don't leave the marker on there. Yeah, so the first thing I'm going to do is cut a hole in the top here. And this is probably the most important part that you don't want to screw up. You don't want to cut straight up and down like this as you cut around. You want to cut on an angle. Otherwise your lid's going to fall right through if you do straight up and down. And these shrink, so it's better to have them on quite a bit of an angle, at least a 45 degree or more. So I'm going to do that right now real quick, and we'll get the top cut off out of here. Gotta make sure you leave a big enough opening so you can get your hand in there too. And then you gotta make sure you come back and meet where you started. That's pretty important. There we go. We can cut this part right off. So there we got our lid. Throw that away. And I gotta clean this out a little bit here and here so I can have enough room to get in there. There we go. Now we gotta dig out the guts. That's the messy part. That's where the spoon comes in. Scrape all the edges with the spoon. The cleaner you get it, the better you are, because then your pumpkin's gonna last longer. I put a bunch of newspapers on the table so I can just scoop it on the newspaper. And when I'm done, if I take any seeds out of there, whatever's left, I'll just roll it all up and throw it away. Spoons work really good for scraping the inside of these. I've done this for years. And I'm getting a lot of stuff in there, and I gotta pull out all the loose stuff so I can find out what else I gotta scrape, what I missed. That is the pumpkin guts. This one's going to be pretty easy to do, actually. Coming out pretty good. Don't be afraid to scrape it, but don't scrape too hard where you're going to scrape out the sides. Or scrape a hole right through it. This is where if you're having your kids do it, you can teach them how to get dirty so they can learn how to work and make a living when they get older, and they're not scared to get dirty. There's a lot of adults nowadays that are scared to get dirty. There's nothing wrong with getting dirty, it just washes right off. So I'm going to continue doing this for a little bit so you don't have to watch the whole thing. So I'll be back with you in just a little bit when I get this all done. Almost done now. But okay, I don't know if you'll be able to see in there or not, but I got her cleaned out pretty good. And then this is the top. Top fits right on there. It only goes one way. It lines right up. Fits perfect. So now I'm going to take these eyes and cut on the outside of them and do the same thing with the mouth and the nose, and I'll show you a little bit of that, but I won't show you all of it because I don't want to bore you. And you can make your eyes and your nose any shape you want. They can be circles, half moons, squares, whatever you want. Like I said, you can see I'm cutting on the outside. And there we got one eyeball right there. I'll do the nose here and then I'll let you go and I'll be right back with you. You can see with a steak knife it cuts pretty easy. There we got an eye and a nose. So I'm going to cut the rest out and I'll be right back with you. Alright, it's all done. I'm pretty happy how it turned out. Thank you to my brother for giving me this. I like it. I'm going to put it out in front of my house and put probably a solar light in it. I'll put on my community page later, probably tonight or tomorrow night, I'll put a picture of it so you can see what it looks like out in the dark. You can use any kind of solar light. I've seen people even put their cell phones in there. But anyways, pretty cool. So that's going to be the end of this. Hope you liked the carving of the pumpkin, and I like how it turned out. Pretty cool. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next Wisconsin Greg Show. Bye now.